everyone! I'm Mandy. Welcome to Soup Dope Recipes. Today, we're making a classic Sichuan dish, Pao Shrimp, which is also a variant of Pao chicken, but slightly different. The recipe is very easy and delicious. Let's get started. I've got here some peeled and deveined shrimp, marinated with a third teaspoon of salt, some white pepper powder, 2½ teaspoons of Chinese cooking wine, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Mix that well. Here is 2/3 cups of cornstarch. Add half of it into a big container, then add the shrimp. Cover the shrimp with the rest of the cornstarch. Put on the lid and shake well. The first tablespoon of cornstarch in the marinade acts like a glue, which will catch more starch while shaking. Set the shrimp aside, and we're going to make a sauce, which is what we called 碗芡. In a sauce bowl, add 4½ tablespoons of sugar and 1½ teaspoon of cornstarch. Give that a mix so the cornstarch won't clump up when you add the rest of the seasonings. 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. 2½ tablespoons of Chinese black vinegar. This can be replaced by white vinegar or rice vinegar. Last, 3 tablespoons of water. Mix well and set it aside. Another key element of Pao style recipe is nuts. You can use any nuts that you're not allergic to. I'm using peanuts. These are raw, so I'm going to add some oil to the wok along with the nuts. Turn the heat to medium-low and start heating. Stir constantly so the nuts don't burn. You can also roast the nuts in a 360 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 12 minutes. I'm using the frying method because we are going to shallow fry the shrimp as well. Stir constantly and keep an eye on the wok. Once you see there are so many small bubbles coming out and the nut is slightly opened like that, you have to turn off the heat and remove the nut from the oil. This process will only take 2 to 3 minutes. If you're not careful, you will end up with burned peanuts. Next, we will fry the shrimp. Use a sieve to get rid of the excess starch. Check the oil's temperature. We want it to be at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I only used 1½ cup of oil, so you definitely want to fry them in 2 batches. Otherwise, the shrimp will drop down the oil's temperature, which is a risk of drying out the shrimp. Keep the heat at high for 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the size. Stir constantly. Okay, that looks good. Transfer the shrimp onto a rack to drain out the excess oil. Remove any crumbs that are left in the oil by using a sieve. Otherwise, they will burn when you fry the next batch of shrimp. As a variant of Pao chicken, one of the differences is that this dish is deep fried and Pao chicken is stir fried. So the shrimp is slightly crispy and coated with a glossy sauce. We're done frying the second batch. Set the shrimp aside. I've got here 4 cloves of garlic and ½ inch of ginger. I sliced them thinly. 4 scallions. I diced the white part and cut the green part into short pieces. A handful of red dried chilies. I cut half of them into short pieces to release the flavor and kept the rest whole. Here is ½ tablespoon of Sichuan peppercorn powder. The Sichuan peppercorns look like this. I just toasted them in the wok over low heat for a couple of minutes, then grind into a fine powder. You will also need some Sichuan doubanjiang. Although I don't know any replacement, but you can still make this dish without the Sichuan peppercorn, the red dried chilies, and the doubanjiang. That's what the Americanized Chinese takeout restaurants do anyway. However, these 3 ingredients create a classic spicy and numbing flavor which makes this dish authentic. Alright, let's go back to the wok. Remove most of the oil and keep 1½ tablespoon because we will use that to saute all the aromatics and the Sichuan doubanjiang. Stir over medium-low heat for a couple of minutes or until fragrant. Add the Sichuan peppercorn powder. Pour in the sauce. Stir over medium-low heat for a couple of minutes or until the sauce is thickened. Add the reserved green part of the scallion, the peanut, the shrimp. Toss until everything is coated thoroughly and you are done. You definitely want to serve this with white rice because this is very flavorful. When you take a bite, you can still get a little bit of that crispiness from the shrimp, and the taste is sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and numbing, very complex. I also enjoy the nuttiness and the crunchy texture from the peanuts. Very delicious. I hope you can give this a try soon. As always, the printable recipe is in the description. Go check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more easy and delicious Chinese food. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!